Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Batgirls issue number 2 by, what's his name? Cloonan, Conrad, Corona, Stern. I'm too lazy to look it up because it's on the back side of the book, the last page. So yeah, let's not go there for now. I don't like this cover, but you know, I have 6 issues. I bought it cheap, and yeah, I have to do with it. Anyway, so yeah, let's take a look at this comic. So yeah, the bad guys are fighting the Saints, who are a trio, excluding a robot dog or something, and so they are contacting Barbara, and Barbara says, "Whatever you do not engage." And then, but they are engaging, and she says, Are those sounds of you getting to safety?" The dialogue is very stupid and juvenile. So Barbara suddenly says, "Hey, I'm pulling up the dossier. It looks like the GCPD was aware of them." And so Spoiler says, "Anything we can use, Oracle?" I call her Spoiler, but in this comic they call her Batgirl, and Cassandra is also Batgirl, which is not confusing at all. And so Barbara says, "Hey, get out of there immediately." But instead of doing that, they just keep fighting. So Barbara goes with a long list of talk about some kind of a guy called Simon Saint, who was a martyr who died for the cause. And these guys are extremists, born from the magistrate. So probably happened in comics before this. And yeah, I don't care. But you know, the whole magistrate Simon Saint comes up a little bit later, so let's wait for that. And so it seems that these are violent fanatics, and this is codenamed Tarsus. He's basically the ringleader, and did some questionable things in South Africa. And she says you need to stay away from him. Copy that over. And then we have another assassin called Valentine. And Barbara says this one has Batman-like origins. Parents slain during a home invasion in Gotham Heights. Now she sees military order as the key to the city's redemption. Also, she is unmatched in urban combat. Think her of being a resourceful as Jackie Chan, but will kill you with whatever is on hand, including your own gear. Well, okay, I like that. It's not really that bad. And then we have a guy called Assisi. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, what an original name. Is that maybe a code name for assassin? Well, that is original. So, yeah, he worked for Star Labs, and he was fired because of the violation of company policy, etc. And he has also a dog. And I don't know, shoots some harpoon at Cassandra. But she escapes, I guess. And yeah, more stuff going on. It's more talking. And basically Barbara says, "Hey, you need to get out of here because they are way too dangerous, and there are 2 of you and 3 of them." And then, speaking of, she says, "I know Batgirl can handle pretty much anyone." And then she also says, "And Batgirl, I know you have enough smarts and heart to survive any situation." So yeah, 2 Batgirls, like I said earlier. But then the writer thinks it's doing cutesy stuff again. So she says, "Also, we really need to sort out code names. Anytime someone says Batgirl, we have two heads turning. I mean, we're all Batgirls, but let's come up with some fresh handles. Morning meeting topic, right? Ha ha ha, you 2 are great." Yeah, I mean, nothing is more off-putting than throwing dead humor in, serious situations. Like, I don't know, Marvel Phase 4, because that is comedy cringe, if you can call it comedy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the writer's thinking about all this stuff. I mean, why do all this stuff, right? You have some serious, people are in danger, people getting killed, but hey, let's make jokes, right? Because jokes are funny. No. So Assassi, uses his gun to, shoot Annette, but then the Batgirls escape, and then Barbara is still queuing, being cutesy. He said, "Hey, copy. Hello, Batgirls. Okay, now I'm officially worried." I mean, you can hear from the background noises that there's a fighting going on, and Barbara is keep talking and talking and talking and more talking. It's really stupid. Anyway, so the magistrates or whatever their names are said, "Hey, let them go. Blah blah blah. We will meet again." And then we have, oh, look at this, another Bendis disaster with the fake Legion of Superheroes. Because hey, remember the Super Legion of Superheroes when these are cool, and remember that Lightning Lad was white. Also remember that Star Boy was white, and we have cancel culture haircut. Saturn Girl here. Who wants to read this? Nobody, because nobody talked about it. This is actually the first time that I've seen this, and I'm pretty much up to date when new comics comes out. I had no clue this was existing or is existing, because nobody talked about it, which means it's shit. Another failure, Brian Michael Bendis, and also this character, Naomi or something, the biggest flop in recent years. Nobody talks about her too. Just trash. And what is this? A race swap? Sinestro? Probably not, but Anyway, so the bad girls come home and they say, "Hey, we took the long route to get here, otherwise they would follow us." And so Batgirl says, "Hey, I would hug you both, but my back, I'm fine. Just having an off day. Sorry for not getting up." And then so Cass says, "Hey, we're the sorry one. We blew it back there. I lost the walkie-talkie, but we got our butts handed to us." And basically she's getting sad. There's so much to worry about, not just Saints or the Seer. It feels like the whole city is against us. We have no plan, no home. You have a home. You have a roof over your head. You made a plan, I don't know, a comic ago, issue number 1. So they are easily having a breakdown here. And so instead of, talking about it and going to, to the next phase of what they should supposedly be doing, Barbara says, "Let's figure out what to do next." So of course there will be food involved, because this is modern comics and we cannot have a comic without food, right? Because this is what modern writers do. Food, talking, eating, cutesy. All right, let's go back to the magistrates. So I guess this is this Simon Saint, but who is, I don't know, controlling these, or is the leader of the pack here, I guess. And he wants the Batgirls dead, but then none other than this is behind the wheels. But this is probably a hologram, so the Saints don't know. I mean, the Saints don't know that the Seer, because that's what they are calling her, and fat, overweight, nearsighted, ugly villain or something. Yeah. Remember cool villains back in the day? It's not here anymore. Anyway, so more foodsy, more talking. And so they talk about Simon is dead. That is a fact. These things are way off script. It seems like Tarsus is calling the shots, but there could be someone pulling the strings. So when they confirmed that, they definitely said that Simon sent them. So she says, "Seer." All right. She says that Barbara says, "I'm the one Seer is after, and it's time we strike back." All right. I find, okay, we come up with a plan. That's cool, right? Let's go. Let's move the plot a little bit forward. And then they talk about the Hill Reaper. Yeah, remember that guy that kills people? And throw the bodies in the dumpster in the last issue? Okay. So Cassie says, "People are in danger for real. Cut you up and put you in a trash bag serial killer. We gotta do something." But then, so like I said in the first comic, check out my review if you want to know what I'm talking about, and subscribe to my channel and all that jazz. If you like what you are seeing, leave a like and comment at all, that stuff. Barbara says that might require too much field work. Yes, again, Barbara is not acting like Batgirl or a daughter of a police commissioner or a protege of Batman because, Batmaning or researching or investigating about a potential serial killer is too much hassle. It's too much work, so let's not do that. God. Anyway, so she says, what do you think, Cass? What's our next move? Clear our names. Yeah, that's important too. So Cassie says suddenly, let's do it all. Okay, I work on this situation. You two go ahead on Nightfall and see what you can find on the Ripper. Well, that's a quick turn of events, isn't it? I mean, just a couple of seconds ago you said, no, let's not do that. Let's not do field work. And then now you say, yeah, let's do it. That's actually a good idea. There's no consistency here. And then cutesy talk again. Hey, and make sure you wear your helmets when you take out the bed pads. Those scooters have some kick. God. So they, of course, do not ride on the scooters. And now I'm going to lead you through this horrible dialogue. So this song, this is the song from the one movie with the green dude. Oh, you know the song. No, actually, I don't. Which green dude do you mean? The Hulk? The Cringe? The Mask? Which one? I have no clue. And then Steph and Cass have to listen to on repeat, and they deserve some credit for that. For what? For listening to a song on repeat? Is this how people praise each other now? We did do one thing, and it's very insignificant, not important at all. Now let's pat ourselves on the back, guys. We are the best. And that's what it says here. That's hero stuff right there. What is this writing? What is this writing? And not only that, my question isn't how the cassettes got stuck in the deck, but who bought it and why did they put it there? That's the real mystery. I dislike the song. You are loud. It's objectively bad. What? Why? What is this? What is this writing? Why is this important? Why is this in here? It doesn't make sense at all. It has nothing to do with the plot. It's not cute. It's not funny. It doesn't go anywhere. But we all get all this stupid stuff in there. I mean, is this what people want to read about? Hey, let's talk about nonsense the whole time, right? And then the plot gets serious again, thankfully. And it seems that the criminals from the last issue are back again, and the police is helping them for some reason. And then they say, weird. So weird. Yeah. Modern writing, guys. And it's like they're building a monument, a shrine to the gods of the stolen goods. Okay. So now, speaking of bad writing, Barbara has Dick on the phone. Dick Grayson, Nightwing. And she says, hey, I miss you too, blah, blah, blah. And it's just tough right now. I've been trying to figure out a way to track down a hacker, some leftover magistrate goons. Meanwhile, Steph and Cass want to fight them all. Yeah, haha. It's just, I know how dangerous this job can be. Last thing I want to is for anything to happen to them. So basically, this is a complete recap of what we already know. In the last issue and in this issue that I'm still reading in front of you. Again, I mean, I don't mind stuff like this, but if it goes on and on and on and on, it's for me, it's more like an insult to the reader, right? Why waste a complete page about the things that we already know? Talk to Dick and explain the situation, in 2 panels. You don't have to go all full out with the details. Say, hey, I see you, I love you, I miss you, stuff like that, and see you next time. Instead of wasting a complete page about this. I don't get it. And then Oh my God, Bubs, we've seen so many things. All right, more cutesy stuff. I don't know. And Cassie, I don't believe this is how she acts in previous comics. I'm 100% sure of that. And the Hill Saints are burglars. I mean, we knew that, but they are taking the stolen goods down and to the docks, and the cops are in on it. You should have seen it. They're building like this whole Wicker Man stuff, totally made out of stuff. I'm 100,000% sure that these girls has never seen the Wicker Man or know what the Wicker Man is. The writer does it, but she and he throws it in there for, hey, movie references. Am I right? This is so cool. You should get what the Wicker Man is. But these girls are, I don't know, 20 plus, I guess, but they are acting like they're 12 years old, mostly, or 14. There's such a disconnect between how old they are really. Maybe they are 17 or 18, but still, they're probably adults right now. Anyway, so Barbara says, any leads on the Ripper? No, we got sidetracked by all the burgling, but I'm telling you, we should investigate our neighbor. And then again, Bob says, the man with the beard doesn't strike me as a killer type. Yeah, completely disregard everything that these girls are trying to tell you, right? No. That means you have to investigate and doing your detective skills and your, I don't know, experience as Oracle, right? No. Let's not go with the hunch or, anything that these girls are trying to tell you. No, just put it aside, right? Because that's exactly what's happening. Now, this is happening. Now, look at this. It's like nobody ever listens when I talk. Sorry, I had my mind on other things. You too hungry? Yeah, let's talk about, potential killers, that is next to you. And then, I basically, she says, I'm not listening to your story. Hey, I'm going to distract you with food. Of course, we have to talk about food again in one comic. And they say, yes. And I need to get out of this sweaty. So more talking, more foodsy stuff again. And so I don't know. Barbara is the dialogue is atrocious. She says, hey, we haven't much time to chat. How are you, Cass? Do you like it here? With me and Steph? Yeah, it's much fun. Fun is good. Hey, I saw a bookstore down the street. You should check it out. You're doing really well with the reading lately. And how do you like the scooters? Pretty cool, right? I mean, since when is Barbara turning into some kind of a mom? This is going nowhere. I mean, she's acting like that she has two little puppies from the animal store, and she's teaching her to do tricks and stuff, and it's all cute and funsies and foodsies. All right. So Cassie says, hey, I need to check on Steph, but Steph is doing something with, I don't know, making a selfie because reasons. So more talking, and this whole thing here is about, the explosion of the clock tower, that we already established that in the last issue, about the Batgirls, that they are probably responsible for the explosion and that they are better not coming back because we haven't seen the Batgirls since the explosion and blah, blah, blah. And then everybody's escaping and they need to stay as far from the city as possible. So more exposure about things that we already know. And, especially about the serial killer, etc. I'm almost done, guys, but, So, and then we have this whole art gallery thingy about a mysterious artist called the Tutor. And and by the way, do you guys want earrings? They are micro speakers and transport this face, man. And so more stuff that's not really important. So Cassie says, I don't have ear holes. They're fake. So then this whole page is about Cassie why I'm saying Cassie to this Stephanie Cassie, sorry, probably, but about she's getting her ear plugs or pierced, and Cassie is a little bit scared, although she says that she is an assassin and she's used to pain, but then she says, "You only feel a tiny pinch. You promise? If you don't want to, we can stop." "No, I can do it. It only take a second. Just close your eyes." "But the scissors never closes. You're peeking. Stop that." And then squeeze and done. See? Easy peasy. Cass, you're a big one, an iron grip. I'm a baby? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What the hell is this? And then, okay, I'm jumping a little bit more here because I cannot take this anymore. So remember those construction guys that's been, I don't know, brainwashed? Well, they are here and they're stealing something from this Arabian guy. And he says, "Hey, they took something from that is, I had something from my dead wife and I need it back." So they are running after it. And then we have this guy. This guy is doing the paintings and all that stuff. You know what is way scarier than a cool villain with a very evil motivation? You know what's way more scarier and evil? Antifa. Yes, guys. One of the main villains here is about Antifa. They are against police, against the doctors, against politicians, and the bats. Yes. So they are rising up, and somehow, I don't know, Cassie's getting brainwashed, infected, not sure how or why, but here we are. So yes, guys, Antifa. That's, politics in games, in comics. Again, that's exactly what we are needed to see. Instead of, going back to the magistrate, I think those guys look cool. But no, let's throw Antifa in the mix. Yeah, great stuff. But that was sarcasm. So yeah, I'm stopping. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.